Hello, and welcome back to Viva La Action, the podcast where we're talking about all things action movies. The good, the bad, and the underrated. My name is Santi, and with me as always, it's my first mate. It's Grayson.
Howdy.
Ahoy.
Ahoy, that's what I meant to say. Ahoy, mateys.
Ahoy, mateys.
Yeah. Yes. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm chilling.
Nice. I would ask you about your Thanksgiving plans, but we already talked about it.
We did.
That's
it's also past.
Yeah,
so.
that's the consequences of talking in real life.
Yeah, I know.
You're not supposed to do that when you have a podcast.
Yeah, you're never supposed to talk to each other.
No.
Until you get to recording your podcast.
You're supposed to save it all.
Yeah.
For that moment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take these off because it's like worse hearing through one ear than no ears.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Fair.
All right. What do we? Oh yeah.
I know we're out of whack.
Welcome back to the show, everyone.
Yep.
It's Pirate Month.
It is.
Well, technically, Pirate Month is gonna be over by the time this comes out.
Yeah.
But we delayed the episode for
various reasons.
We just didn't.
Yeah.
One of us was out of town. One of us just didn't feel like it.
Yeah, it's the holiday season, so shit's hitting the fan a little bit.
It is a little bit. I work in retail, so I'm busy out of my mind. But
and I work at FedEx, and so the holidays get fucked up.
We're getting our asses kicked. But it's still Pirate Month.
It is
in our hearts.
Yes. It's always Pirate Month.
It's always Pirate Month. So we're finishing it off. Last episode, we watched Pirates of the Caribbean.
Ugh, banger.
A banger, but I felt like we needed to go back and watch a classic pirate film from the golden age of Hollywood.
Yes.
And so this week, we watched Anne of the Indies.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was you briefly paused there, and I was afraid that you had watched a different film.
Yeah. I'll just do that one day. I'll just come in and be like, "Oh, I watched a completely different film."
I watched Willy Wonka at the Chocolate Factory. Was that what I was supposed to watch?
That's an action movie, right?
If you don't know, which most people watching this probably have no idea.
Yeah.
Anne of the Indies is a 1951 pirate adventure film directed by Jacques Tourneur, with a script by Arthur Caesar and Philip Dunn. The film is based on the short story Anne of the Indies by Herbert Sass.
Great last name.
Great last name.
Holy shit.
Anne of the Indies stars Jean Peters as the titular Anne Providence, with support from Louise Jourdan, Deborah Paget, and Thomas Gomez, on a budget of around $1.5 million. The film brought in around $4.4 million at the global box office, which, if you remember, this was made in 1951.
Yep.
That's equivalent to about $104.1 million today.
God damn.
Yes. So,
holy shit.
Did pretty well.
You could say that.
And I looked this up. I don't know why I looked it up, but I was just curious. It was the 56th highest grossing film of that year. Huh. So, it's fun. Something fun for you.
Almost break the top 50.
Almost broke top 50. Anne of the Indies has no critical consensus on Rotten Tomatoes. There's only 3 reviews, interestingly.
Do they all agree with each other, or are they all wildly different?
No, they're all pretty much in positive.
Okay.
But it does carry a 56% audience rating.
Okay.
So, little more negative.
Yeah.
Now, despite there being 2 named women in the film,
yeah,
this movie does not pass the Bechdel test.
I don't even think the Bechdel test was the thing in the 1950s.
No, I'm pretty sure Alison Bechdel, who created the Bechdel test, was not even born yet.
So yeah, there you go.
But there are 2 women.
Yeah.
They do speak to each other, but they are almost exclusively talking about a man.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. For the basically main character, the protagonist being a woman.
Yeah.
This movie is shockingly very much basically all about men.
Yeah, pretty much. Finally, Grayson.
Yes.
The plot synopsis from IMDb. In order to recover his ship, impounded by the British, former pirate captain La Rochelle agrees to spy on the notorious Caribbean sea pirates Blackbeard and Anne Providence. Yep. Now, before we get into the rest of the film and its behind the scenes and some other fun stuff.
The action.
What did you think about this movie?
I enjoyed it.
It's good.
I thought it was quite well done. I was surprised it was in. When did fucking Wizard of Oz come out again?
Oh, the 30s.
30s. Okay.
30.
All right. So then maybe I'm not as surprised that it was not in black and white.
Well, color's been around at least since the 30s.
Yeah.
Because Technicolor came around, I want to say, in like the late 20s.
Okay.
The thing is that, because we always think of old movies as being in black and white.
Yeah.
The reason a lot of movies stayed in black and white is because color was very expensive.
Yeah.
And so a lot of movies would just stay in black and white because it was easier to shoot it that way.
Yeah.
You really didn't start seeing full color movies all the time until the 60s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so this was kind of a rare...
Not rare, but it was kind of 50-50 at this point.
Yeah.
So
okay.
it was like, you were still getting like black and white, like detective films and stuff like that. But yeah, stuff like this, which is like a big, big, bold pirate adventure is part of the appeal is shooting it in color.
Yeah.
But yes. What else did you have?
That was it. I mean, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I thought the story was very good. I kind of saw the twist coming. I kind of figured that he was a spy. I was like, ain't no way.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't make any sense.
He's real shifty.
He's a shifty bastard.
And he's French.
Never trust the French.
Don't trust the French.
We say as Americans.
Yeah.
And the French helping us out during basically everything.
The French have never been anything but an ally, but we're always like, don't trust those fucking French.
Yeah, fuck those guys. And they're like, what? We are just trying to help.
We help you get this whole country back.
I know.
Oh, the French.
Yeah.
Look, the reason we've always allied with the French is because we all hate the English. Okay.
Yeah. The enemy of my enemy is
the French. Yeah.
Or the English.
Or the English. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that made more sense.
Yeah.
No, the enemy of my enemy, which would be the French.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway.
Yeah. Fuck the English.
Yeah, fuck the English.
Those Tory bastards.
I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah. I like this movie. I think it's obviously very dated. In a lot of aspects that I don't know. I mean, we'll get into it, but I say this every time we talk about a movie that's like pre 1980.
Yeah.
Well, even really like 1990. It's like you don't have to freak out about the like cultural stuff in this movie.
Yeah.
You can just acknowledge that it's outdated and we shouldn't do that anymore. And you can just move on.
Yeah.
Like we don't have to like, write an essay about why blackface is bad. Like we know it's bad.
Yeah.
We can just move on and talk about the substance of the movie. But there's some interesting
choices. You could say that.
But yes, I just like it. I think it has a very colorful sheen to it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of it's one of those movies that like it's very it like looks like a movie.
Yeah.
I don't know how to put it other than that. Like
it does.
It's obviously shot on a set.
Yeah.
Like the outfits are very boisterous and over the top. Like nobody really looks like a actual pirate. They're all wearing like their clothes are way too nice and
they're not dirty enough.
No, but it's nice in the sense that like it feels familiar. It feels like a movie, which I like. But yeah, it's good. I think it loses a little bit of momentum towards the end. And so it doesn't carry all the way through, but it is also short. So
yes, it
has that going for it.
Yeah, the length of the movie is, I think, perfect.
Yes,
it's very good. I mean, the whole story, it doesn't really feel like there's any fat that needed to be trimmed. No. Maybe there's a couple of spots, but honestly, like it moved so quick and it was fast paced enough that like you got the entire story and it was enjoyable.
Yes. So. Yeah, I agree. And I think definitely like in compared to like Pirates of the Caribbean, which we talked about, there's no supernatural stuff.
No,
this is all supposed to be more or less like
real life, like real pirates.
Yeah, real pirates, real whatever.
Yeah.
And one thing is the main character, she's based on Anne Bonny, who was
Yes.
a real life pirate.
Yep.
I read a little bit about her, but I didn't really retain any of the information, to be honest.
Fair. Wasn't Blackbeard also a real pirate?
Blackbeard was a real pirate.
Yeah.
One thing that I should say is that this is based on a short story, which is based on the real life of Anne Bonny, but neither one is very well represented by the movie. It's more or less just an original story that they, because they used to do this all the time back in the day.
Yeah.
Like if you watch any movie from like, I don't know, like 1930 to like 1960, almost every movie you watch, it says like based on the short story by, right?
Yeah.
And it's just because the thing would always happen where like a guy would be reading the newspaper.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, I read this great short story. I'm going to write a script. And then he would like bring it to the studio and they'd be like, well, was this inspired by anything? And he'd be like, it was written by this story I read in the paper. And they're like, fuck, now we have to say it's based on
It's
whatever.
based on a fucking story,
right?
yeah.
Because that used to just happen constantly.
Yeah.
And back in the day, it was so cheap to just like, they would just be buying up shit all the time.
Yeah.
So, anyway, yeah, so it's based on that, but I wouldn't say it holds any.
No.
I don't. Yeah, and Anna Bonny, from what I understand, in real life, she was never like the captain of a ship.
Oh, really?
I believe she was a pirate who was on a ship with another famous pirate whose name I can't remember, but she was notorious amongst the crew and stuff. But I don't think she ever like.
Well, and I feel like it was just rare to have, especially at that time, a woman on a ship. And so that's and you know, if she gained notoriety, that probably means she was a very good pirate.
Yes. Which, if anybody's interested, there's this pirate. She's a Chinese pirate. She was called Xing Shi, I think.
I think I've heard of this.
And she was like the most famous pirate, female pirate of all time. And she commanded like a navy bigger than like the British Navy or whatever, and she was like she was just like a pirate queen,
menace,
just a real menace, like to the point to where I think it was like the British or the French government had to pay, or no, I think it was the Portuguese had to like basically pay her off, to prevent her from basically just like destroying their navy or whatever. But
girl bossing for real.
I know. So everybody go look her up if you can find her. I think if you just Google like Chinese woman pirate, it'll come up. But anyway,
what happened to piracy, bro?
It just got, because they talk about it a little bit in this movie. A lot of the pirates that we think of were not actually like just like rogue people out doing whatever. They were usually like soldiers of fortune, right? It was like an agent of an enemy government who was paid to ransack ships. So oftentimes it was like, oh, it's an English guy who's been paid to you know,
fuck up
Spanish ships. And his whole thing was you get to keep the loot that you know, whatever. But from what I understand, piracy just kind of dried up because a lot of that like international transport and all that thing, it just got like, you know, as like you know, iron ships came to being and all that stuff, you know, it just got harder and harder to be a pirate.
Yeah, it's hard to be a pirate when you got, you know, a U.S. class destroyer pointing, you know, 10 millimeter cannons at you.
Yeah.
And they can fire off like 40 rounds in a minute.
Well, and the reality is, like I just said, a lot of times what they would do is if somebody was a real nuisance, they would just pay them off. They'd just be like, okay, we'll just pay you to retire, basically.
Yeah.
And like, what's the choice there? Like, get paid $1 million and not risk your life anymore? Like, that sounds pretty good to me. So
yeah, same. Also, I don't want to fight drones.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Which there still are pirates.
Oh,
Somalia is probably the most famous place where there's still pirates.
True.
It's a lot funnier to be a pirate now.
Yeah, that's true.
They're not raising the Jolly Roger anymore.
Bring back the fucking Jolly Roger, bro.
I agree. I think it'd be funny to still be a modern day pirate, like in the real way.
I know. Like get yourself like a galleon.
Yeah.
Right, with like 3 mainsails.
Yeah.
You got your whole crew. You got your big cannons.
Yeah.
You loading them by hand.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got chain shots and whatever. Yeah. You make somebody swab the poop deck. You walk the plank. You have a big hat.
Yeah, let's bring back walking the plank.
Yeah, walking the plank, having a cutlass.
Yeah.
Drinking rum, having a parrot.
Speaking of, I was at the store the other day.
Yeah.
Some motherfucker was just walking around with their goddamn bird.
Yeah.
It was just like hanging out. It was just like poke its head up.
Yeah.
And I was like, you just bringing your bird to the store?
There's a guy where I work where like every few days we'll see him. He'll just walk by and he just has a bearded dragon.
Oh,
just hanging on his shirt.
Yeah.
And it'll just like look at you, you know?
Yeah.
And he's just walking around like that.
Bring back small animal companions.
Yeah, I agree. Just have a capuchin, you know?
Yeah.
I've always said the quickest way to like telegraph that you're eccentric is to either be the kind of person that wears one color.
Yep.
Right?
Oh,
so you're like a purple guy.
Yep.
You know, right?
Yep.
All you wear is purple, whatever. Or you walk some sort of exotic animal.
Yep.
Right? So those are like the two quickest ways to be eccentric.
Yeah.
Wear one color, walk a turtle. That's like the two.
There you go. A little treat from you to...
From me to you guys.
Yeah.
What else do you have to say about this movie?
Yeah, aside from bring back piracy.
Yeah. But just imagine it, right? You're a U.S. warship.
Yeah.
You know?
You're one of the biggest aircraft carriers in the world, right? You have the most advanced technology. You got all of this sonar. You got some of the most advanced fighter jets ever created.
Yeah.
And somebody goes, Is that a galleon? What the fuck?
And you're standing at the front.
Yeah. And then you're like, raise the Jolly Roger. And it gets raised. And the U.S. ship is like, what do we do?
Do we have any drones?
Yeah. Well, how do we deal with this? Apparently, this is actually a very fun little story. So I guess the Italian Navy, they still have a straight up just sailboat.
Yeah.
Right? It's got like 4 masts. It is the most beautiful ship ever.
Yeah.
And in like the 1970s or 1980s, there was a U.S. ship that was in like Italian waters or something, and the Italians used this boat for training purposes.
Yeah.
And they crossed paths, and the U.S. hailed the Italian ship.
Yeah.
And they were like, what's the name of your boat? And the U.S. said, you are the most beautiful ship we have ever laid eyes on.
Oh, wow.
Some like 40 or 50 years later, it happened again. And the U.S. said, you are still the most beautiful ship we have ever seen.
Nice.
So,
Old
Man Yowie is alive and well on the high seas.
We love it. We love it.
Yeah.
And I just think it'd be even funnier if you're like you're like trying to raid a ship.
Yeah.
And you're in your galleon.
Yeah.
And you're like, probably a nautical mile out.
Yeah.
And they got the binoculars and they just see, and you get blown up by a drone.
All right, we got it.
We got him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Raise the sail. Anyway.
But yeah, I think that would be very funny.
Yes.
If you're just sailing and then there's just a pirate ship.
Yeah, I think that'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, there's a couple of, I think there's 2 or 3 naval battles in this movie.
Yeah. Oh, they're really good.
They're so much fun.
Yeah.
They really look good because they're obviously practical, right?
Yes.
They're taking place on a set, most likely.
Obviously.
So the background is a matte painting and they're just in a big tank of water, but just the wood flying and the cannons firing
the
and like
explosions. Yeah. I know. It's so good.
And I love there's a great scene. So if you don't know the plot of this movie, like if you haven't seen it, there's a pirate named Anne Providence.
Yes.
And she is a notorious pirate on the high seas.
Yep.
She's the sort of the apprentice of Blackbeard the pirate.
Yep.
And she takes on board this man who she believes is a prisoner of the English.
Yeah.
And she kind of takes him in confidence to whatever.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out he's a spy.
Yeah.
And he betrays her.
Yeah.
And he gets back his own ship because he's formerly what I was saying before, a privateer.
Yeah.
so he's like in pursuit of Anne Providence because she's kidnapped his wife in revenge. And there's a great scene where his crew realize that she's the mark, right? That they're rolling up on her. And she's got like his wife like attached to the front of the thing so that they won't attack. And there's like this great moment where the crew is kind of like rebelling and like whatever, and it's very tense. And there's a great moment where, you know, the ships kind of line up and then she orders them to fire on the ship. Oh my God, it's so good. It's like such a great, just a great series of scenes that kind of all come together in this great climactic battle.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those where it's like, you know, it's the 50s, so it's not like choreographed well or anything. But just the solid shot of the two ships firing on each other and people swinging across it's just such a delight.
I know. That's why I kind of hate modern like sea warfare is because like at this point we are like our weapons are so advanced that you can sit like a mile away from each other and you go, all right, and fire. And you shoot and then you gotta wait. And then you like miss and you're like, okay, fire again. Right? Back in the day, you had to get so goddamn close to each other. And it was cool because, you know, you're like, you know, feet apart, firing cannons at each other, and people are like boarding the other ship. You guys are fighting with swords, and there's cannons going off. It was like, it was exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. My favorite, because we've both played Sea of Thieves.
Yes.
Which is a great game if you've never played it. It's a good pirate game.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a great, one of the things I love about that game is that sort of the cannon physics feel somewhat realistic where if the ship is more than like 2 feet in front of you, you can just whiff on a cannonball and then you got to take forever to reload that shit. And like by the time you finally got reloaded, the other ship is like right in front of you and you've been blown to pieces.
Because they were actually smart and waited to get close.
Oh man, I love old-timey Navy combat.
I know.
It's so much fun.
It's very fun. Well, and like in the fight between I forget the name of her ship, but Providence's ship and Blackbeard's ship. Holy crap.
Is it the Bonnie Lass?
The Bonnie Lass.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. That fight is also very good.
Yes. Yeah.
Because that's what I really like. Spoilers if you haven't watched the movie yet. It is presumed that Providence dies.
Yes.
Right? And Providence dies. Because, she goes up against the Jolly Roger.
Yeah.
And Blackbeard is sort of, he feels bad about it because, like, he kind of thinks of Providence as sort of, like, I don't even say, like, his kid, but just, like, you know, his family. Because he trained her, he taught her everything that he knows. And she fights him because, Blackbeard is after either her or the French guy.
Kind of both of them,
Kind of both. He's doing pirate shit.
Yeah.
But, like, he doesn't really want to fight her, but Providence is like, I need to let these guys escape so that, because, you know, she's in love with the French guy, but he's already married to this other woman, and she's like, well, I can't really have him, so I just want him to be happy.
Yeah.
I'm going to get in the way of Blackbeard so that they can escape.
Yeah.
And Blackbeard just destroys.
Just obliterates her,
Yeah, and it's a good fight, and she put up a hell of a stand, but God, it was good.
It's a good finale.
It is.
It's quite grim.
It is.
But I like it. And I like I really like the guy who plays Blackbeard.
Oh,
like, he's obviously, you know, it's the 50s, so he's hamming it up big time.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Man, he's good. He's good. He's so much fun. He's like so, you know, jovial and boisterous and whatever. And then when he turns and he's like, you know, sort of becomes the villain.
Yeah.
He's great at that too. Like he's very, you know, sinister and whatever.
He plays the part of Blackbeard and like a pirate that like is honorable.
Yeah.
But will fuck you up.
Yeah.
If need be. Like he's fun and everything, but when it comes down to business, he'll take you out.
Yeah, he'll take care of business.
Yeah.
Which from what I understand, Blackbeard, the real person, he was actually more reputation than he
really?
was person. So he was kind of like it during the sort of the Mongol invasions, a lot of times people would surrender without the Mongols actually having to do anything because they were so feared that it was like, he would just rock up and be like, surrender, and they'd be like, yeah, sure,
You got it.
Blackbeard, from what I understand, was very similar, where his visage was very terrifying. Like, he had this terrifying reputation, and so a lot of times he would roll up on a boat and they would just give up because they'd be like, just don't kill us, like, whatever. And so he didn't actually have to do a lot of killing. Which I think is fun. That's a good way to do it.
I think so, yeah.
And the Jolly Roger does not look anything like... If you've actually seen his real...
Boat.
His flag, like the
flag.
Jolly Roger flag. It doesn't look anything like the Skull and Crossbones.
Isn't that just something different? Didn't he actually fly like a completely different flag?
It is. It's like a man, and he's got like a sword.
I don't know how it happened, but like, somewhere along the way in like, pirate media, we somehow started associating the Jolly Roger, the Skull and Crossbones, with Blackbeard.
I think it's a different thing. I don't remember how how it came to be, but
it's fast. I think like pirate flags and like flag like science, because there is like a whole science behind flags and like what they mean, and especially when it comes to like naval flags and ship flags and all that kind of stuff. If you're very interested, I would highly recommend looking into it, because it is like super interesting. And like flag etiquette, and if you're, and we kind of see it in this movie where it's like, when you're surrendering, you strike your flag, right? You take your flag down, and you go, hey, we surrender, we're good. And then you're supposed to honor that. You go, oh, hey, they're striking their flag. We stop firing, and they surrender, and we take prisoners or whatever we do. It's very interesting. It's very like honorable and respectful, and and if you disobey that, then everybody else in the community understands like, oh yeah, you're a bitch,
right? Yes.
And so
Borkin. Forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah. Pirates, huh?
Pirates, I know. The action in this is really great. The sword fights, like you kind of said, not the best choreographed. They kind of look like they're just like flailing.
100%. Yeah, it's like stage combat. It's just like just going like this, basically.
But still fun.
There's one good sort of friendly sword fight between Anne and Blackbeard. In a tavern kind of thing, and it's a lot of fun. It kind of goes all around, and they're jumping on tables, and again, it has that sort of whimsy of like early adventure films. Because again, I just like I've been on a real trip lately of watching like mid-century movies, like stuff from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Just really loving big costumes and sets and color,
just
and like
extravagant stuff.
Like there is something nice about like the artifice of old movies. How it's like, it's obviously not real, but it just feels really rich and interesting.
And I think part of that comes from like, with older movies, right? We just started doing it because before that it was like plays, right? You'd go to the theater. And so, a lot of, I'm not a film historian by any means, but I'm assuming that a lot of the like early like filmmakers came from theater. And so the only thing that they knew how to do was, okay, well, I'm going to I got to make it big. Right. Because that's all I know how to do. Because, I had to make it big for the people all the way in the back. But with a movie, right, you can get close-up shots, so you don't have to make it as big, because everybody, regardless of where you're sitting, is going to see it. But, old habits die hard. And if that's all you've been doing for 20 years, and now all of a sudden you're in the movies, you're like, well, I only know how to make big, campy, fucking colorful shit, so that's what I'm going to do.
That's why, like in theater, there's like the adage of like, I don't know it word for word, but it's like you're playing for the cheap seats.
Yes.
Like you're supposed to be acting so that even the people all the way in the back can understand you.
Yep.
If you watch really old movies, like 20s, 30s.
Yeah.
You will see them acting in that way because again, the only actors were play actors. There were no screen actors because nobody had been acting on screen.
Yeah.
So like silent films, especially, everyone's just so expressive.
Yep. Well, yeah. I mean, look at like fucking what's his name, Charlie Chaplin.
Oh yeah.
Right. When you look at his movies, right, it is over the top.
Yeah, and it's on purpose.
It is. Yeah. I mean, part of it's on purpose, but also like again, like you were saying, we've only had theater actors up until that point, so that's just how they did it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I like there's something comforting about older films. Like they're very, I don't know, they're
sincere.
They're sincere, but there's also like, excuse me, they don't have the same like obsession with reality that we have now, where a lot of movies now there's like this like incessant need to make everything very like true to life, right? Like, oh, if you're shooting something in the 80s, it's got to be accurate and everyone's got to be wearing. Whereas in the early part of filmmaking, they were like, what does a pirate look like? I don't know. Fucking just make up some shit and it'll look, make it look good. Like, and that's all they really cared about was that it looked good on screen.
They were making art.
Yeah, and that's nice. It's like there's something wonderful about just looking at a tapestry of a film as opposed to like, well, they didn't have that sword in 1895. They would have been using what it's like.
Shut up.
Just shut up. Yeah, just enjoy
it. Looks cool.
Yeah, it's cool. I don't fucking care. Like,
yeah.
Yes. So one thing we should talk about. There is a bit in this where Anne does try to sell a woman into slavery.
That is true.
Which is a little unfortunate.
It's rough. But the guys that are holding the auction, they're like, hey, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. They're like, I mean, we're slave owners.
But like, you're trying to sell a married woman?
They're like, I'm a piece of shit, but I have standards.
Yeah. So maybe props to them for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
And there's some real egregious brown face.
Oh, it's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. It's just like a white dude in a turban, and he's like, I'm Arab. Like,
and you're like, are you though?
Oh boy, yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure?
You look very white.
Yeah. So I guess Anne kind of had it coming.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if she wasn't interrupted, she definitely would have sold that woman into slavery.
100%.
Yeah. Which, like, I get it. You know?
Yeah.
When you get disrespected real hard, you're like, I'm going to be the worst.
I'm going to,
for a little bit.
I'm going to go crazy.
Yeah.
God forbid a woman do anything.
I know. Jeez. God forbid a white woman get a low motion.
I know.
I don't know what that means. I'm just saying memes. I don't know what they mean.
Yeah.
Grayson, I've officially got to the point where I don't know what memes are anymore.
What I need somebody to sit me down and fully explain to me what 6'7" means. I genuinely do not understand.
It's a nonsense meme. It's not supposed to mean anything. It's from a song. There's a song from man, what's his name?
If you say like Lil and then a name, I'm going to explode.
It is one of those. It's about the song is about there's this basketball player named LaMelo Ball, and he's 6'7", and there was something about him in it and 6'7", and it's become just it's supposed to be like a nonsense meme in the sense that like it doesn't actually mean anything. It's just taken on this meaning of just whatever. You know?
Okay.
I was trying to think of a good equivalent. It's like I was gonna say it's kind of like yeet, but yeet was that. I mean, that has like a meaning. It's like
and it came from a vine.
Yeah, but no, this is kind of similar because it came from a thing.
But like, there's no meaning to it. Is it like there? So in which Shakespeare play is it?
Is it Shakespeare?
Is it? I think it's Hamlet.
Yeah.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where they're having their like, they're playing that game where they ask each other questions.
Oh yeah.
And I forget if it's Rosencrantz or Guildenstern asks a question, and then the other says, no non sequiturs. Right.
It is
Okay.
It is a non sequitur in the sense that like. There's no
There's no point to the question.
Yeah.
You're just asking it to ask it, and you don't really expect an answer.
Yeah, 6-7 doesn't mean anything. It's just
okay.
It's just a thing. It's just like I was trying to think of a good example. It's like the game.
Oh,
do you remember the game?
Yeah.
It was like,
got you, bitch.
You lost the game. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It's just like it's just a thing kids are saying just to say it.
All right, yeah, that makes
or it's
sense.
like this thing. You know, when people used to do this thing?
Yeah.
For everyone who can't see, I'm doing that thing where you make a circle with your fingers and then you flare out, whatever.
Yep.
Not the Nazi thing, but like the.
Yeah.
You'd be like, hey, look at this. It's like that. It's just,
all right.
It's the Gen Alpha version of that.
Okay, all right.
Anyway.
Gotta use Shakespeare to fucking understand this shit.
I had to look at what a coomer was the other day.
Whoa, what? What is that?
It's like, a gooning.
Sure.
You know what gooning is?
Vaguely.
It's like jerking off, right? Like a gooner is like somebody who jerks off all the time.
Yeah.
A coomer is like that, but it's like somebody who like all they do all day is look at porn. Like to be a coomer is to be like a.
So then what's the difference?
I don't know why they have two different definitions. Don't ask me. I just found out what this is. I just found out what mogging is.
I still don't know what that is.
I also don't really understand what it is. I think it's like trying to like, do you know what mewing is?
No.
Okay. Never mind. I don't have time. Mewing is like when you do the thing where you're like trying to make your face look, like very like, not masculine, but like, you like suck your cheeks in. And, like, you like make them like like handsome Squidward,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's mewing. And so when you're like mewing at someone and you're like trying to out mew them, I think that's mogging. I'm gonna put this on the internet so we can look really old.
Yeah. Hey, if you're from Gen Alpha or whatever, and you understand any of this, please educate us.
Just explain. But like in old people terms.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah.
I'm begging you.
Yeah. I don't understand. I'm at the point now where sometimes I see something and I just scroll. I just keep going. I'm like, sure. I don't have time to understand this.
Yeah. We're not even 30 yet.
No, I'm not even. Yeah, I'm 2 years removed from 30.
I got 3. I got 3 fucking years.
Yep, but we'll get there. We'll get there and then officially it'll be over. And then it's curtains.
Bro, literally exit stage left type shit.
I'm at the point now where somebody will show up like on a commercial and I'm just like, who's that?
Who are you?
Who is this?
I know.
And it's like my wife will be like, "Oh, that's so and so," and I'm like, "Who's that?
What explain?
Who is this internet person? I don't understand."
You've answered the question, but you still have not answered the question.
Yeah, or like I'll be scrolling on whatever, and it'll be like, "Did you see that Big Flapper like is having beef with the Rizzler or whatever?" I'm like, "Who are these people?
What are you talking about?
You're just saying words to me."
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's insane. I feel like Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Yeah.
Going no non sequiturs.
Yeah, just
please.
Which, speaking of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, if nobody's ever read it, there's a book called Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead.
Oh, I think I've heard of this.
Yeah, and it's like it is Hamlet from the point of view of those two.
Oh,
and it's kind of like
that's very funny.
It's like did you ever see Lion King 1.5?
Yeah.
Where like in the background of the Lion King, everything is being caused by Timon and Pumbaa.
Yeah.
It's that, but with Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. So,
yeah.
But it came before all of that. So those are inspired by
Rosencrantz. Well, I mean, and it's funny because the Lion King is just Hamlet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
right.
So that's the thing. Hey, we brought it back to terms we understand.
I know. God. Right. If you haven't read any Shakespeare, please, for the love of God, just read one Shakespeare thing. Mm-hmm. I don't even care if it's Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah,
right. Just like read Hamlet or like read Shakespeare.
And this movie does feel very Shakespearean.
It does. It really does.
Yeah.
It's very. I would maybe classify it as like maybe a tragedy.
It's kind of a tragedy.
It's kind of a tragedy. There's some humorous aspects to it, so you could get away with maybe calling it a comedy, but. With Shakespeare, like a lot of his comedies also had like tragic undertones and vice versa. He was a very, there's a reason he is one of the classics.
Yeah.
It's because he was a very prolific, playwright.
Favorite Shakespeare play? Go.
Fuck, man. I do really like Hamlet. I like King Lear. But man, I gotta say Macbeth.
Okay, nice.
I mean, there's just something about that play. It's just, it's very good.
The way you said that reminded me of like on Family Feud when they're asking a question and then he's like, "I'm gonna say sit on it."
Yeah, I'm gonna say sit on it.
Sit on it.
Yeah. Crowd goes wild.
Yeah. I'm an Othello guy.
Othello?
Yeah.
A classic.
Definitely my favorite.
I do like Othello. That is a really, really good one.
My favorite thing about Othello is that like what's his name? The villain. Iago.
Yep.
If you read Othello gets very funny if you imagine all the peripheral characters are just also Iago, but in disguise.
In disguise, yeah. Yo, somebody's probably put that play on.
Probably.
And, like, done that. But, man, that would be funny to watch.
It makes the play make so much more sense. If, like, because there's a scene where, like, a clown shows up. And if you just imagine the clown as Iago in disguise, it's much funnier.
Yeah. I will say Romeo and Juliet is very good, but my favorite Romeo and Juliet adaptation is the Leonardo DiCaprio version.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yes.
If you hate Romeo and Juliet, but you want to give it another shot, go watch the Leonardo DiCaprio version. Good God.
Yes, it's good.
Oh my God, it's really good.
There's also, and look, I know he's canceled now, so take this with a grain of salt, but Joss Whedon did an adaptation of Much Ado About Nothing.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like in black and white, and he just shot it at like his house.
Oh, that's really cool.
But it's good. It's
nice.
It's good.
There's currently something streaming 12th Night.
Oh, yeah.
I think right now. And, bro, holy crap. I haven't seen it. I've just seen like clips and like GIFs from it, but holy shit, it looks really good.
Yeah.
Peter Dinklage is in it.
Oh yeah. The Dink.
Who? What's her name? I think she was in Black Panther.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't remember her name, but she's in it. She looks really. It looks fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Look up 12th Night. That's streaming right now somewhere. It's like on the air or whatever. It looks fucking bonkers insane. It looks really good.
Also, if you've never done it, I don't know why we're on Shakespeare right now, but fuck it. This podcast is about nothing. So it's just, if you've never done a Shakespeare in the Park, it's a lot of fun.
Well, I think that's what this thing is. It's like a Shakespeare in the Park thing. Yeah, and so, but yeah, it's streaming. But yes, highly agree. If go look up your local Shakespeare in the Park thing. Yeah, because there are so many really great creatives out there that just take Shakespeare and just fuck with it.
Like I went to one. My cousin was in it, but it was fun regardless. It was not that my cousin's a bad actor. I didn't mean that. I just mean like I was there for a different reason, but I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
It was Midsummer Night's Dream.
Oh yeah,
and it was a Shakespeare in the Park. But you would move, from location to location.
That's
so
cool.
You started at one side of the park and you went to a different area. And whatever.
Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah, it was fun. It was really cool.
Yeah. Well, and that was actually. Sorry, my theater training is coming in handy here.
Yeah.
There was actually way back, and it was like the like 15 or 1600s. You would have these like traveling plays.
Yeah.
Where the whole play was set on basically like a cart. And all it would do, and it was really popular in the like Catholic Church and like all of the other like different like Christian related churches, is because all they were putting on were like sections of the Bible. Yeah, and so they would have this like horse-drawn carriage, and you were performing this play in the back of a carriage, and it would move around the city as you're putting on this play. And so you could be walking down the street and here comes this play, and so you could just sit there. You could follow it if you wanted to watch the entire thing, or you could get really the little snippets of it or whatever, and which was really cool. I thought it was a really fun and interesting way to put on a play, because it's not traditional, and as an audience member it's like all right, I'm only seeing bits and pieces of this, and I can follow it if I want, but like out of context, what is this what's happening, what's going on, and it's just a really interesting way to put on a play.
Yeah,
and so
absolutely. Man, we got way off track.
Yeah, I know.
Talking about plays and shit.
Well, I mean, I think that just comes with like the fact that this is from the 1950s, and so it's like really old.
It feels like a play.
It does
in some regards,
and so I think it's fair to talk about plays with talking about older stuff because a lot of that stuff, like we were mentioning earlier, a lot of this, a lot of the acting and costumes and lighting especially is like, everybody's like, well, I've never done a movie before because movies have only been around for 10 years.
Yeah.
So.
True. So one thing I wanted to bring up, so Jean Peters, who plays Anne Providence, she is obviously a woman in her own right, but one of the things that's interesting about her life, she was the wife of Howard Hughes for a while.
Holy shit.
Yes. Which is probably the thing, unfortunately, that she's most famous for. But it's just interesting. They got divorced, I believe, but before he became a weird recluse.
Well,
But yeah,
interesting.
She's married to Howard Hughes, and she had a great quote. I didn't write it down, but about like her taking this role.
Oh yeah,
and it read very 1940s, 1950s, where. She's like, what kind of girl would pass up the opportunity to be a real scoundrel in a movie?
Perfect quote.
In that mid-Atlantic accent that people used to have.
Yep.
Oh, bring that back.
Honestly,
I miss the mid-Atlantic accent.
We need that for announcers.
Yes.
Like I want to turn on a football game and that's who's commentating.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god. My favorite thing. I love announcer compilations, like funny announcers or whatever, but I love if you listen to like an old baseball announcer, like from the 20s or 30s or whatever. They're so good.
They're really good.
And Ricky the Hand Lake is up to bat. Oh, it's gone. It's out the outfield. Oh.
Well, and the cool thing about them too is that TVs weren't a thing.
Yeah.
They were just starting to become a thing, so everybody was listening on the radio. So they really did have to commentate every single thing, so they got really good at like talking fast, which is really cool. Listening to those old-timey guys is just a treat.
Oh, it's so good. If again, we're way off topic again.
That's fine,
but there's my favorite I think it's probably my favorite announcer call of all time. Happened a couple of years ago. It's a college football game. And there's this announcer. I can't remember his name. He usually does like stuff in like Carolina.
Oh, okay.
He's kind of the like North Carolina guy, but
gotcha.
Oh man, I can't remember the name of the player. I can't remember his name, but there's this. He's like running around. And he's like trying to get and there's a part where the announcer goes, "McCain, what do you got?" And he throws it and he's all, "McCain, oh my God." It's so good.
That's incredible.
I might put a little clip of it in here.
There you go.
It's like the best thing you'll hear all week.
Nice.
But yeah, I love a good announcer.
Yeah.
Announcer. And I love it too when they get like so excited they like lose their voice.
Yeah.
There's this great one.
Crazy.
There's this great one that happened recently where the guy was like, he caught the ball. He caught it. Incredible.
Yeah.
Like his voice like just gets lower and lower.
Yeah.
Anyway. I wonder if that means we've run to the end of this because we're just talking about whatever.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have anything else to say about the movie?
No, I think it's really good. I would highly recommend it.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a good old-timey pirate movie, this is the one to choose, I think.
Absolutely. It's good.
So
I would say if you're coming from Pirates of the Caribbean, be prepared for a little bit more talking.
Yes.
Because it is mostly just a drama film with some action thrown in. But it is quite exciting, I would say.
Yeah,
it's thrilling in that old-timey way.
Yeah, the action, I think, really nicely breaks up the talking.
Yes.
And so it's like you get a lot of talking, you're like, man, I wish there was some action. And then all of a sudden, like, hard cut to boats shooting each other. And you're like, let's go.
And it has a strong opening because it does open with a naval battle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's great.
Yes. Anyway.
Yep.
I'm burping. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Damn.
I know. Well, that brings us to the part of the show where you tell me what you rate this movie out of 10 Jolly Rogers.
10 Jolly Rogers.
Or 10 Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, God, I love a good Jolly Rancher.
Jolly Ranchers are good. They hurt my teeth, but they're good.
What are you crunching on them?
Yeah.
What the
No,
fuck
I'm
is
not.
wrong with you?
I did swallow one whole once.
I've done that.
Yeah, and it's a little shocking when it happens.
Yeah, because it like gets back there, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden just see like you auto swallow, and you're like, oh,
And there's that
Damn.
moment where you go,
yeah, because you weren't really expecting
No.
it.
and you feel like you're gonna choke, but you don't.
I don't. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it goes down correctly.
Yeah.
and so you're like, oh,
Yeah.
yep.
Anyway, that's a fun little aside.
Yeah.
Swallowing a Jolly Rancher. What do you give this movie out of 10 Jolly Ranchers? Swallowed incorrectly.
I'm gonna say, God, I want to say 7, but I'm gonna say 6.8.
Fair. That's fair. I think that's what it has on IMDb.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 6.8.
Okay.
Like I really, really want to give it a 7, but I think that's a bit too generous just because of, the problematic stuff. Obviously,
Sure,
we're acknowledging it, but like, we can't completely ignore it.
No.
I think it has enough good, the cinematography is really good. The action is pretty good. I like all the special effects and, the practical stuff and all of that. But, yeah, it is a product of its time, and I have to rate it accordingly. So
Yes.
I'm gonna say it's a solid 6.8.
That's fair. It's very fair. Yeah. I'm probably pretty close. Maybe like I don't know. Yeah. 6.8 feels fair.
Yeah.
I'll just piggyback off of that.
All right.
Originally when you were going like this, I thought you were going to go a 2.
No.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You were just praising it.
Yeah. No. I don't think it's under a 5.
What if I was just like, I give it a 1. I hate this fucking movie.
This shit sucked.
I hate old movies.
Yeah.
I didn't see one superhero. Shit sucked.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Well, that brings us to everybody's favorite section of the show.
Yep.
It's called Editor's Picks.
Yeah.
It's where we, the editors, pick some stuff for you to watch.
Yep.
I can go first if you need a minute to think.
I got one.
Okay, go ahead.
Because we were talking about Shakespeare, I'm going
Yes.
to recommend 10 Things I Hate About You,
Oh, good.
which is it's not a retelling, but it is based off, and I just looked this up, it's not Twelfth Night. It's
Taming of a Shrew? Or
Taming of a Shrew. I believe it's Taming of a Shrew. It's very good. It's got the late...
Great.
What's his name?
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. Yes. I think is one of his greatest roles.
Yeah.
Like, yes, he was a really good Joker. He's probably the Joker.
Yeah.
The live action Joker
Yes,
of all time.
yeah.
But man, him in 10 Things I Hate About You.
So good.
It's just a phenomenal
Good movie.
performance.
Yeah.
So, yes. If you want Shakespeare where they're not talking in Shakespeare and it's not Taming of the Shrew. It is a different script, but the story is the same.
Yeah, it's based. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the themes are the same, the general story is the same, but it's not the same script.
Right.
10 Things I Hate About You, phenomenal. So,
sorry, I was looking something up really quick.
you're good.
Wanted to see.
Because, yeah, She's the Man, which I also highly, highly recommend, is...
It's based.
I think it's Much Ado About Nothing. No,
No, that one's Twelfth Night.
that one's...
That's what
Night.
I was looking up.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
wait, isn't She's the Man also a Shakespeare
It
adaptation?
is, yeah. So She's the Man, 12th Night, 10 Things I Hate About You, Taming of the Shrew.
Yeah, there was a weird point in the early 2000s where everybody was doing these like
Weird Shakespeare shit.
rearranged Shakespeare adaptations. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
They're good.
Yeah.
They're really
They
good.
are good, yeah.
With She's the Man, you get American heartthrob Channing Tatum.
Yes, that's right. He is in that.
Yep.
There's another one I feel like, but I can't. Well, obviously there's Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
But
And I mean, you have like all the different, you got, West Side Story.
Yes.
And,
Yeah.
The Leonardo DiCaprio one. And
yeah.
there's a few other sprinkled in there.
Yeah.
Lion King, like we talked about, is obviously Hamlet.
Yes.
I don't know if there's any Macbeth ones or like Othello, King Lear type. There
I
might
don't know.
be, but
There's a good Orson Welles, who directed Citizen Kane back in the day, he has an adaptation of Othello.
Oh, really?
Fair warning, he isn't blackface the whole movie. But
Well, you can't have it all.
aside from that, it's a decent adaptation.
Hell yeah.
Yes, that's good shit.
It is.
Well, my interpretation, my recommendation.
There you go.
Speaking of watching old movies, I've been on a kick of watching. Do you know who Ray Harryhausen is?
No.
So Ray Harryhausen he's dead now, but
Damn.
he was a special effects artist.
Ooh.
From the middle of last century,
Uh-huh.
kind of up through the early. He kind of retired in like the 80s, but anyway, he was a claymation artist.
Oh.
Stop motion artist.
Nice.
So he did a lot of famous stop motion for some big adventure action films. And I don't know, I was just kind of in the mood to watch them, and I watched like 3 of them. A lot of his movies are on Tubi.
Oh, okay.
So I watched Jason and the Argonauts,
Okay.
which is obviously an adaptation of the Greek myth. Jason and the Argonauts. So good.
Really?
Just some incredible special effects work. There's this incredible scene. Everybody knows the like skeleton. There's a you might have seen a clip of it before. There's this scene where like a bunch of stop motion skeletons are fighting a bunch of guys, and it looks really good, right?
Yeah.
And it looks like they're actually sword fighting.
Yeah.
And that's from that movie. But there's another part of the film where I can't remember the name of the mythical figure, but he's a titan. But there's this great scene where they arrive on this island, and they come upon this giant, bronze statue that's like holding this treasure or whatever. And then the statue comes to life, and they use like rear projection, all these things, and it just looks incredible. Like it's this giant stop motion thing, right? And they just use forced perspective and whatever to make it look giant. And it's so good.
That's so cool.
So I watched that. I watched The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, which is based on the Sinbad myth from 1001 Arabian Nights.
Oh, yeah.
And very good movie. There's a great scene where this Kali statue comes to life, and it's got all these swords and it's whatever. And then I watched this movie called Mysterious Island, which is a loose sequel to 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Oh, okay.
So Captain Nemo is in it.
Oh, very nice.
But it's about this crew that gets marooned on this island, and there's like weird beasts on the island and stuff. I would recommend all 3 of them. They're all on Tubi. They're just such good watches. Yeah. Just bask in it, man. You're just sitting there, and it's just like
it's so good.
They look so good.
Yeah.
Just like compared to like CGI obviously has its place, and stop motion's outdated for a reason, but man, they just look so good.
I love stop motion. Like I growing up, I always was watching like Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Or like Shaun the Sheep.
Oh yeah, Shaun the Sheep. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Like I think we should bring back stop motion.
It is still around in some forms. Like, is it Leica Studio? They still do stop motion animation. They did what's it called? Like Kubo and the Two Strings.
Oh yeah.
And fucking what's that one? Hugh Jackman plays like Bigfoot or whatever.
Oh,
I can't remember what it's called.
Remember,
yeah. So they're still doing it.
Yeah. Have you ever tried to do stop motion?
Yes, I had to do it in school.
Same.
I went to film school. So
yeah. Well, I did mine in high school, but I made a little Lego stop motion thing.
Oh, nice.
That was very fun.
I made one. Basically, it was a caterpillar turning into a butterfly and then explorting. But
good.
Yeah, I did that, and I used like little squiggly like whatever's. It turned out okay.
Yeah.
And I used I can't remember the name of the song. It's a classical piece of music where it's like boom, boom.
Oh yeah, the 2001 Odyssey.
Yes, yeah. Good stuff. Anyway, that's all I got.
Cool.
Go watch some Ray Harryhausen stuff.
There you
go. Some Shakespeare adaptations.
Yep.
Just dive into the past, man.
I know.
Present sucks.
True.
Good shit. Well, thanks for watching, everybody.
Yep.
Or listening.
Whatever you're doing.
Whatever you're doing. If they want to find more of us, what can they do?
They can go find us on TikTok and Instagram.
Yes.
And Facebook, I think, still, right?
It's around.
It's around. Yeah, you can find us on all those things. Leave us comments. Check out our fun little silly posts. If you're listening on, Spotify or Podbean or Apple Podcasts or wherever, press the buttons.
Yes.
Rate, give us 5 stars, rate us. If you have the ability to leave comments, do that. Share it.
Yes.
Hit the little share button and share it with friends, family, your dog, your goldfish, whatever. Whoever you got.
Goldfish would be good, yeah.
Yeah. Show us your goldfish.
We haven't had any listenership from middle of the ocean.
Yeah, I want a beluga whale.
Yeah. Oh man, that'd
tuning
be good.
in. Yeah. And if you're watching on YouTube or any other algorithmically based programs,
Yes.
press all the buttons. It boosts engagement. And gets it out to more people because the algorithm goes, hey, people are liking this. I'm going to put it in more people's radar.
Yeah. I want to stick it up their butts.
Yep. So, you've probably heard it a million times. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes.
Press all the buttons, do all the things, share.
Yes. Yep.
And we have a, what's it called? Google form.
Yes.
Viva La Action at all of this stuff.
Yes.
By the way.
Yes.
We have a Google form. You can leave suggestions there. We have an email that you can email us at and give us suggestions. So far, we've only gotten emails from spam bots and people trying to have us peddle $1 million worth of diamonds and jewels. And stuff.
And a random podcast award show that was like, you can submit to be on our award show. And I was like, oh, cool. And they're like, it's $100. And I was like, well, no.
Yeah. So it'd be nice if we got an email just saying hi.
Yep.
Maybe give us a suggestion or something. We will respond.
Yes.
Because I have notifications set for that email. And so if I get a notification and I see it come through, I'll respond to you.
Yeah.
I got nothing going on.
We got nothing going on.
Yeah. I'll be at work and I'll just be like, oh, email.
Yeah. So shout out to Australia.
Hell yeah.
Got 5 listeners from Australia this month.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
And then shout out to Côte d'Ivoire. Côte d'Ivoire.
Oh.
We had 1 listener from Côte d'Ivoire.
Very nice.
Abidjan from that region.
Nice.
I don't know where that is. We also had a listener in Ghana.
Hell yeah.
Africa representing. Oh, we got Papua New Guinea too.
Hell yeah.
Nigeria. Uganda. Hell yeah. What's up, Africa?
Yeah, I know. Represent.
Right. Oh, Haiti. We got 2 listeners from Haiti. Apparently.
Right on.
Spain, Canada. Anyway, I just wanted to shout out Australia because they were our second biggest listenership this month.
Very nice.
3 people in Sydney.
Ooh.
Sydney, Australia.
How's it down there, guys? I know it's your summer currently.
How is it down under?
Yeah. Let us know.
Can you
email us?
Can you hear that thunder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down under.
Thunder down under. Last time I went to Las Vegas, we stayed in the Excalibur.
Oh.
And that is where they have the male, I don't know what you'd call it, boudoir, not boudoir, Thunder Down Under. Have you ever heard of that?
Oh, is it like a?
It's like a strip show,
sort
of.
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha. Like almost like, would you call it like burlesque, maybe?
Yeah,
okay,
burlesque.
Nice.
Big jacked Australian men.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they would hang out at the lobby lobby,
nice.
like before, to like advertise the show. So I walked past many just juiced out of their mind dudes while I was on my way to a thing. So
I got to run Spotlight for a burlesque show once.
Oh, nice.
It was very fun.
All right.
The tassels were spinning.
They were spinning. Oh, I found I was at work the other day and I just found a pasty on the floor.
Oh. Damn. Rest in peace, bro.
Rest in peace.
Sorry to whoever lost their pasty.
Some poor diva just dropped their pasty.
Yeah.
Just fell out the shirt.
Yeah.
Anyway.
If you get the chance, go to a burlesque show. They're very fun.
Try some pasties.
Yeah.
Put some pasties on your nips. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Talk to you next time.
Adios.